Oh man, Well, I'll show you how to fix that. If you have this problem, this video is perfect for you. So let's get started. What you're gonna need for this video is a Raspberry Pi. It has to have these header pins right here. Make sure it has this on there. Another thing you need, there's gonna be quite a bit of things for this video. You're gonna need a flash drive to use it on a Windows PC. You need this clip connector right here, this blue one specifically. Do not buy the black one. It has to be 8-pinned, just like that. Pay a little bit more and you'll have a better quality and a better time. You need an SD card, have Raspberry Pi OS installed on it. You're also going to need these jumper wires for the Raspberry Pi and for the clip to connect onto so you can latch onto the BIOS chip. And last but not least, most importantly, you need the PC to do it on. Let's get going. I have a disclaimer to make, guys. Do this at your own risk. We are not responsible for any damage or anything that happens to your laptop. This is for educational purposes only. Do this at your own risk. We got the computer here. We're going to start taking it apart. For this specific computer, the HP ZBook G3, you need a T8 Torx bit. Let's start taking it apart. Alright, here we go. We got this sucker taken apart. I'll show you guys how to locate the BIOS chip on this specific laptop. Right here by the CPU fan, there's this little chip right here. That's your BIOS chip on the ZBook G3. And take note that this white square right here, where basically my fingernail is, that is your 1 pin right there. Just keep that in mind. Alright guys, we have a special guest on the channel. TechyBlock will be demonstrating how to wire this Raspberry Pi to the laptop BIOS chip, and he'll show you how to do that right now.
Alright, so let's get started on this. So obviously we have a Raspberry Pi here and then our SOIC clip. So this is an SOIC 8, which is the one specified for our motherboard here we're going to be BIOS flashing. So first thing is you have to pick which side you're going to do as your number one. As you saw previously in the clip on the BIOS chip with the little dot, so we're just gonna pick this wire right here. As you can see, this first one over here on this side. So as you see in the diagram that we'll also include in the description in case you want to pull it up and have that easily available. So we already have our jumper wires here color coded, so we'll start off with the brown one, and as you see in the diagram, we'll put in number 1 as you see, and then on the Raspberry Pi, as you see in the diagram, that would be 24F. So that is 9 pins down on the left side. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. All right. And so from then you start with the next wire. So that would be blue. So that will be 21D, which would be on the right side. So that would be 10. We count 10 here, it'll be this one. It's kind of hard to show, but just
bear with us, guys.
Just refer to the diagram for that. All right, so that's
correct.
Plugged in. And then on the SOIC clip, make sure where number 1 is. And so that will go right underneath as number 2D. So there you go, we have 2 wires hooked up. And then we'll start off with the orange wire, which would be 6B on the Raspberry Pi, which is the third last one on the left side.
Your thumb's in the way.
Yep, there you go. Plug that in. And then on the SOIC clip, that will be the last one on the left side as well. So here you go. Plug that in. There you go. We got 3. And so next one is the green wire. So that will be on the right side on the bottom of the Raspberry Pi. So you see here. Plug that in, and then our SOIC clip, that will be the first top one on the right side of it. So as you can see here, is what we have so far. Right, and then next we'll do the red wire. That will be right next to the brown clip right here. So make sure that's all the way in. Don't make sure it's not loose, because that might screw it up. And then on the SOIC clip, that will be the third one down on the right side here. Put that in, there you go, it's right here. And then for our last one, that'll be the purple cable.
Purple, baby.
Exactly. That will be on the Raspberry Pi right under the blue cable, right over here.
I wish it was green because that'd be bogus danger.
Yeah.
And green also means money, man. Green
Hell
means
yeah.
money, baby.
And then on the SOIC pin, that'll be the last one on the right side here. And then there we go.
Give them a better show of the pin.
There we go. We have all of them wired. Make sure they're all the way in. And also make sure when you're wiring it, follow the diagram. It has the USB port and the Ethernet
On the top.
on top upwards, and then you have the HDMI on the right.
On the side.
So just make sure you do it that way, and don't do it by accident flipped.
Because that's bad.
Then you're gonna do it incorrectly.
And you won't get anywhere like that.
Exactly. So
you'll have errors flashing it.
Exactly. So that's how you wire it up.
All right, so once you guys have connected all the wires into the SOIC clip, knowing that this is your first one, the brown cable, just be sure it lines up with the first circle right here. So you're gonna have to actually put effort to it. So just open the clip, you'll line it up, and you have to give it a little push, and just be sure that it stays in place like that. Yeah, just be careful because like it does. You do have to do a little bit like time to try to connect it. You can always make sure of it later once you do a simple command. Let's connect these babies. So the HDMI goes here, and then my phone charger, or any mobile charger.
Your micro USB.
Your micro USB will work just fine here.
And there you go. There you have it. Go.
All right, guys. So this is our next step. Is we're going to be running the commands to actually pull the BIOS file from our motherboard. So once you set up Raspberry Pi OS, install everything and all that, and plug in the micro SD card, you'll be on the home page or the home screen here. So from here, first thing you have to do is enable the specific interface to be able to actually access it. So from there, you go on the start menu with the little Raspberry there, click Preferences, Control Center, and it takes a little bit to load here. And then once you're on here, you go to Interfaces and you enable this one called SPI. Just click on that. And then once enabled, you click Close, and then you can open up the terminal right here. And then we have our list of commands. So our first command here, so once you make sure you confirm that the clip is plugged in, you're gonna run this command. And then as you see here, you should see the message found windbound flash strip and then the name of the flash strip. So if you see this, it means that you did the previous step correctly and you put it in correctly and it's holding onto the pins. If you don't see this message and you see an error message or not found, then I'd recommend you restart the previous step and unplug the clip and try plugging it back in. Also make sure that you did the wires correctly as well, because sometimes you might mix it up or one of the wires isn't fully in. But if you see the message right here, then that means you're set and you can continue to the next command. So that will be the same command, but -R for read, and then name whatever you want the BIOS file name to be. So we'll just keep it simple and do zbook 15G3 and make sure it's bin, and you read it. And also, this might take a while, so I'd recommend you, if you know, once it starts doing this, you can go do something else and let it be. Don't worry, it might look like it's taking a long time, but just leave it and it'll do its thing. So,
yeah, yep. Just let it ferment, let it have some bogus time pass by, go have a cigar, go have a beer, go do some burnouts, and come back and see if it's done. Yep. But don't worry that it takes a while, because we did run into 2 computers, were fast, they were flawlessly done, but for some reason, my computer in particular decided to be the fucker and it took forever. So just be patient with it. If everything is hooked up fine, you'll be fucking golden. And we'll wait until it's done. See you soon. All right, so as you see now, we finished downloading the file. So now you're going to run the verify command. This command, you don't have to run it because it's optional, but I'd recommend you run it to make sure the file is actually not correct and isn't corrupted, because if it is corrupted and then you flash it in, your BIOS might get screwed up. So I recommend you do it just in case. So it's going to be similar command as we did before with the read, but instead of R, it's going to be V. So -V. Going to do that. And then now it's going to verify the flash, which might take some time as well, just like the read one. So if you need to step out and do something, then this is the time.
All right, while we are verifying the flash. You could just go ahead and just carefully put the USB drive on there. So be careful and just kind of like sneak it in there. That's
Make
it.
sure you don't move that clip.
That's it. There we go.
You're gold.
Nice.
So,
All right. So as you see now, it's finished verifying. As you see, it says verifying flash verified. So now, as you just saw previously, as we plugged in the flash drive, you're now going to copy over the bin file to a flash drive so we can bring over to a Windows PC to run the Unlocker tool. So from Raspberry Pi, just open up the little file here. And from here, go to your home drive. And then you see the file right here. It should be your home. As you see here, with your username, it should be zbook, as we named previously. It's going to copy. I recommend copying it over so you have a copy still on here. Into your flash drive, you should see here. You should paste in there. As you see here, we have some other files here that we were doing previously with other computers, but ignore those. So you should see zbook 15G3 bin. And so now you're going to press the little eject button here. And then there you go. And so now you're going to head over to your Windows PC.
All right, so carefully remove the USB. So you don't want, because you still got to keep this clip on, because that is going to be used for later. All right, and then you connect it to your computer of choice, which in this case will be Bogus Danger's daily driver.
the Surface.
Shit, where do I connect this? Where do you connect this? All right, so once you hit the eject button on the USB drive, carefully remove it because you will still need the clips to be intact, because that will be used later once we write the new unlocked bin file. So with your computer choice, yeah, you just slam it in, just shove it in there right here.
Into Bogus Danger's
And
Surface.
this is his favorite daily driver. There's a problem with the drive again. All right, so with the USB connected, you're gonna need to also have RCUnlocker, which we will provide in the link in the description. Once you have RCUnlocker downloaded and whatnot, everything extracted, do not open the application because yeah, it's weird. So to actually make it work, you go on your USB, find your bin file, which in this case would be the zbook 15G3. You drag the bin into the application itself. It'll do its magic there, and just wait until the unlocked version comes out, and then bam, you got yourself an unlocked bin file. It's got the model, serial number, mag, SKU, build IDs, board, yada yada. There you go. But we're not done yet, because we still have to go back to the Raspberry Pi to write the new one. All right, guys. So the unlock bins right here, and the USB, like what you saw previously in this step. So now you can safely eject it. Yeah, just right click on the USB disk and hit eject. I would recommend doing this process. Don't yank it automatically. I used to do that, but if in this case, I would do the right click eject just so that everything's safe. Now we go back to the Raspberry Pi, and you have to be careful because remember the clips are still there. You don't want to wiggle it around because then you have to go through the whole process over and over again.
Then your BIOS would be fucked if you yanked it out.
Then just shove it in there.
And bam, good to go.
Alright, so now after the flash drive plugged into the Raspberry Pi, it should show up a little screen here for the USB drive. So you're gonna look for the file. As you see, it's the one we called zbook 15G3_unlocked. Make sure to get that one, not the original one. This is the unlocked one. So you're just gonna copy that over to your home drive. As you see, it's here, the shortcut. And paste in here. Successfully paste. And now back to the terminal. We're gonna do the same thing, the same command, but instead of V, we're gonna do write -W, and then a new file, and underscore unlock, enter, and now you're gonna wait. This process might take longer than the previous steps because it's writing the BIOS file. So
Go grab yourself a beer, get hammered.
exactly. Well, maybe don't get hammered.
Yeah,
we want to be here to do this.
Okay.
I don't think you want to get hammered while you're working on this. I would not recommend that.
Guys, I would walk away from this right now. Go do something. Maybe go for a walk. Maybe do some fishing. Come back. This should be done. Once the Raspberry Pi is powered off, you want to unplug this micro USB cable like that. And now you are safe to unclip this clip off the BIOS chip like that. And move all this aside. And now you can start assembling the laptop back. Once that is done, flip her over and we're gonna power it on and show you that it works. You guys got the laptop assembled. We're gonna fire it up right now. A thing with doing the BIOS flash, it might not turn on right away like how it is right now. Don't be afraid, don't worry. What you want to do is hold the button for at least 10 seconds or more. Let it drain out the capacitors and whatnot. Because it's just, you know, that's just what happens with the BIOS chips. And then you let go after a certain amount of time. You plug it into power. If I can find the port, there we go. And you do the same thing again. You hold the power button for a while. If it doesn't turn on or anything still, just repeat that process again, but it should fire up after this point on. As you guys can see, I got a light on the power. Press it again, she fired up. Go into BIOS. And there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe for more content and enjoy your laptop with the unlocked BIOS. See you in the next one. Peace out.